EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for October 17th, 2019. We're going to have the winds of change blowing through today and a trough settling into the northeast behind this system that brought heavy amounts of rain to most of the region yesterday. The rain has shut off, and it did so last evening as expected, and is now up into it's going to be sitting over New Hampshire this morning or thereabout, right over northern New England, and quite the storm up here for these folks up here in northern New England, even some snow in the higher elevations on the northwest side of this. But this did bomb out and underwent a rapid cyclogenesis last night as it pulled away into New England. And even though we are generally partly cloudy across most areas, maybe mostly cloudy further north, but it will be dry today. We will have winds coming in on the back side of this low because you have winds coming around the low like this. So around the back side of this low today, we're going to have some pretty strong winds. We had some strong winds middle of the evening last evening through the wee hours of the morning. Then it died down a little bit. I think you're picking back up today, and we're going to see wind gusts that are going to be generally 30 to 40 miles per hour during the course of the day. Now, I think that's going to be generally this morning through about mid-afternoon. Once you get to mid-afternoon, we're going to do a very gradual and slow step down in the top wind gusts. We're going to go from 30 to 40 up until about 3 or thereabout. Then after that point, we're going to be back off for the next couple hours to 25 to 35, and then a couple hours after that, you'll be down to 20 to 30, and so on and so forth. So it's going to be a very slow process of this backing down and gradual decrease of the winds. It's not just going to shut off, and that's because this system has to have time to start pulling east, and it's going to take its time doing so. So there could be a shower up across our far northern tier today, just a brief shower. You can see that right along the New York-Pennsylvania border would be the best chance for that, but it just would be in the form of rain, no snow. But it will be much cooler today behind the system as this trough is now settled in for the next couple of days. And temperatures in most locations will not get out of the 50s for highs today. So you'll definitely feel it with the wind, and it's going to be an abrupt difference. It's going to feel a lot colder today than it will tomorrow, even though the temperature is going to be very close to it as far as air temperature is concerned, very close on each day, with the winds today expected to feel a lot cooler and those wind chills to be down to the 50s. So this system's going to pull away, and this is, as we get into the overnight hours, the winds will continue to diminish, and Friday is then a partly cloudy day, and we're expecting, again, temperatures to be kind of like upper 50s to near 60 degrees, but it won't feel as cool because we're just not going to have that wind to deal with here on Friday like we did, or like we will today. And then going from this, we are mostly sunny here on Saturday. Now, Sunday's a little interesting because we got this little storm off to the south here. This is actually a system that's going to be in the Gulf right now, or is going to be in the Gulf. Forming in the Gulf on the northeastern part of the Gulf Coast, and it's going to head to the northeast here. Now the question is, how far north does this get, and are we going to get any rain out of this? It looked like Sunday was going to be just a completely dry day. The entire weekend is going to be dry. We're going to have to watch this now because some models are indicating that we could get some rain in the vicinity on Sunday or maybe Sunday night. Okay, so this system on the GFS anyway is expected to be largely remaining south of the region, but there were some showers here getting to the shore points on Sunday, which will render the areas to the northwest of that might be dry, but it will be mostly cloudy. So that's going to change the forecast a little bit for Sunday. Instead of being partly to mostly sunny, now you're mostly cloudy in the interior, and then a threat for showers further south and east with this coastal low. Very weak. I don't want to give it the same the same notoriety as this last system that we dealt with, or we are dealing with. But this one here certainly could bring some showers here on Sunday to our far eastern areas as it pulls away. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky because this system pulls away, and then the GFS expects Monday to be completely dry. European model does not. I'll show you that in a second. And then eventually both models bring a cold front through here on Tuesday with scattered showers, and then behind that, we dry out here on Wednesday. Now, and that's pretty consistent with the Tuesday-Wednesday time frame. It's just, what does it do with the Sunday-Monday stuff that's a little goofy? Here is, here's a look at the European model, and it does something similar. Brings us up here and brings some showers actually all the way into southeastern Pennslevania, and more of New Jersey is included in these showers, and that kind of goes into the overnight period. And then this low is a lot less organized, and you have some scattered showers that are going to be in place during the day here on Monday. Remember, the GFS was showing this on Monday. This is Monday on the GFS. Absolutely nothing. The European model is a little different story with the rain. So this is something we're going to have to revisit over the next couple of days and see where the models settle in the Sunday-Monday time frame, because after that, it does bring the cold front through here on Tuesday with more rain, actually a little bit more than just scattered showers with that frontal boundary, but then that is also out by Wednesday. So we'll keep a close eye on that. Right now, it doesn't look like anything nearly on the scale of what we just dealt with or are dealing with today. It just looks like just routine rain type stuff here, but it's just that I know people have plans on the weekends, in the fall, going either whether you're going to do fall foliage visits or going to pumpkin patches or what have you. There are things to do on the weekend, and you certainly want to know about Sunday. Once we know, we will give you that information. Right now, just keep the options open for at least some showers, at least for our eastern areas on Sunday. Otherwise, mostly cloudy elsewhere. That's the call right now. For our forecast region, and that is going to be subject to change with us in the Sunday-Monday timeframe. Whether or not it rains on Monday still is up in the air. Again, we just showed you two different models, so two completely different things. Big difference between mostly sunny on the GFS and cloudy with showers on the European model. So we'll continue to follow that throughout the week and give you the latest information. Otherwise, have a great day. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martis. That is your outlook for October 17th, 2019. Have a great Thursday.